The main event started about 5 a.m. Yeah, and look, I want to go off track here, but let me just vent this year. Let me just say something like, look, I appreciate Rhea season, Your Highness, Turkey, he's doing amazing things for boxing and everything. But look, man, like all these side shows, man, like I'm gonna be real with you, man. I ain't got time for that, man. What do you guys think of all that? Like, it's becoming a bit like misfits boxing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to watch. I just want to watch two champions fight, bang it out, and do you know what I mean? I want to go to sleep. Like they've got Eminem performing. Yeah, look, I like Eminem. Do you know what I mean? Hip hop legend. I got time for Eminem. I don't mind that. Do you know what I mean? He performed a few of his songs. No problem at all. No problem at all. Like I don't mind that at all. Yeah, Eminem is great. But then they've got these other side shows where some guy won a car. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's that about? What's that got to do with boxing? Like, we just want to watch the fight. The Prince, that he got inducted, like he got an honorary induction into the Boxing Hall of Fame by the Nevada Commission, whatever. Yeah. So he got inducted into the Hall of Fame, like they're saying because of what he's done for boxing. Like, seriously, like, are we that like? Do you really think we're that stupid? Like, come on, man, we're not dumb, innit? Like, it's got nothing to do with a pile of cash he just dumped in the office.
Make it rain all day long. My name is Floyd. My name is Floyd. My name is Money Made.
Come on, man, it's all about money, innit? Boxing is all about money, and we know money talks in the lot. Like it's just like the whole like all the like little shenanigans before the fight, like all these entertainment, like I'm really not with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's go back to the main event. Yeah. People looked at Israel Madrimov's record of he's only had like I think like 10 fights or whatever, yeah, as a pro. And people thought, you know what, yeah, Crawford's got way more experience and this is gonna be like a cakewalk. He wasn't. Do you know what I mean? As much as I like Crawford, yeah, he's my guy. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that was like one of his worst performances ever. It was a more like kind of I say like more cautious approach in this fight. Obviously, look, there's obvious reasons for this happening. Look, Crawford was moving up a weight division, and Israel is a dangerous fighter, man. Do you know what I mean? The guys had like 300 odd amateur fights. Some people say he probably had more than 300 amateur fights. So it was never gonna be easy. Do you know what I mean? He's a hard puncher. Do you know what I mean? He's strong. He's tough. One thing I did notice is that Crawford may be struggling with that weight. Do you know what I mean? 154. He's coming from 147. Remember Crawford coming all the way from lightweight, all the way coming up all the way to 154. Like that's not easy. There's weight divisions for a reason, and I feel like now after that performance by Crawford, yeah, he won it. Congratulations, Crawford. He's now 4 times, yeah, 4 weight division champion. That's a great achievement. Like he's solidified his name. He's among some of the greatest fighters of all time. He's in my top five. Do you know what I mean? I made a video for that. Go check it out. He's definitely in my top five, and I gave my reasons for that. Going back to Israel Madrimov, first couple of rounds, round 1 to 5, didn't really perform. He came back in the middle rounds, like he was putting the pressure on. He was really pushing Crawford all the way. Like hit Crawford with a couple of right hands. Like he looked a bit shaky, a bit scary for Crawford. You know what I mean? But overall, decent performance by Crawford. He didn't set the world alight. Do you know what I mean? But look, the guy hasn't fought for like over a year. Do you know what I mean? And I'm thinking like a lot of us boxing fans, you know what I mean? We're judging Crawford by his past performances at the lower divisions. Because when he absolutely schooled and outclassed Errol Spence Jr. When he became the unified welterweight champion of the world in July 2023. So we're still thinking about that fight. That's a long time for a boxer not to fight and just chill and wait and come back against a tough opponent, Israel Madrimov. Do you know what I mean? So all hats here, yeah, and respect to Crawford, like for winning that belt. That is not easy. Trust me. Put some respect on Israel Madrimov's name. Like that guy is solid. Like Crawford all night long struggled with the upper body movement of Israel. Yeah, he also struggled with the footwork. In this fight, we were all waiting for that moment when Crawford explodes. Nothing came. That moment never came. Now, I see Crawford is getting a lot of criticism. Some people saying, "Oh, Israel Madrimov actually won the fight." No, he didn't. No, he did no chance. Crawford won that fight. I gave him about 4 rounds. Do you know what I mean? He won about 4 rounds, and the judges kind of had it like similar as well. So, look, in terms of performance, was it a great performance by Terrence Crawford? No. Do you know what I mean? Was it, you know, did he set the world alight on fire? No. You know, has it convinced fans, boxing fans, and the casuals that he can beat Canelo? Maybe not. By that performance last night, maybe not. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm a huge Crawford fan, but looking at that fight, yeah, I just feel like, yeah, there are weight divisions, yeah, for a reason. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like a fighter like Crawford is as great as he is, as skilled as he is. If you keep moving up those weight divisions, eventually, yeah, you're just gonna bite more than you can chew, and so you're gonna get knocked out.
Drops a mere cloud. A big shot landed by the Mexican fighter.
So I feel like 154, that is it. But obviously, look, money talks. You know, the Prince of Saudi Arabia, you know, the Riyadh season, they want that fight to happen. They want Canelo versus Crawford. Like, it's going to be a big fight. It's going to generate, you know, money. It's going to put bums on seats, you know, sell millions of pay-per-views and stuff. That's a great fight. Like, I want to see that fight myself here. But as a fan of Crawford, I'm like, mate, you couldn't even handle Israil Madrimov. Like, and he was hitting you with some right hands. He was landing them. He was putting pressure on you. So can you imagine like Canelo with all that experience and all that skill? Canelo is a skilled fighter. He's elite, man. Look at some of the fighters that Canelo is beating. Like, he's not gonna respect Crawford's power, and Crawford is not gonna have the power to keep Canelo off him. And I know Crawford wants to go for greatness and be great. I just feel like you're already great, man. You've done everything that you need to do. You know what I mean? You've won 4 belts, yeah, in 4 different divisions. Like, mate, you're good. There's nothing left to prove, but the money's there and it's big money. And Crawford may be looking at this point in his career, what more is there to prove? Like, he just wants to make the most money. Do you know what I mean? And with the Prince of Saudi Arabia and Riyadh season, listen, they got one thing they do have is endless amount of money. Like, they can throw money at you and not even have to worry about it. Do you know what I mean? So money will talk at the end of the day. But for me personally, judging by that performance yesterday, yeah, and the way Crawford struggled with power and everything like that, I don't think he should take the Canelo fight. I think, you know, maybe try and defend the belt at 154 or go back, drop down to 147 and fight in his boots. Fight him. Do you know what I mean? That's a good fight. He can win that fight. He can definitely win that fight. He's got experience. Do you know what I mean? It's a tough fight, but that's a winnable fight. But against Canelo at what? 168, whatever weight Canelo's fighting at now, like middleweight, whatever. Mate, junior middleweight, like super middleweight, whatever weight he's in, like that's a dangerous fight, man. And I don't want that for Crawford. I don't want that for Crawford. Yeah, man, let me know what you think in the comments, you know. Let me know what you think of Crawford's performance. What's next for Crawford? Do you think he should take on Canelo? Like, do you think that's the fight for him, or should he drop back down to 147 and fight what's his name? Jared Ennis, Boots Ennis? That's a good fight. Do you know what I mean? I think that's a good fight. Yes, and also special shout out to Martin Bakole. Do you know what I mean? The Congolese fighter. He fought Jared Baby Anderson and schooled him. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely schooled him. I wasn't expecting that type of performance from Bakole, but he got it done. He's a Congolese fighter, and big shout out to him. You know what? I'm actually gonna do a video. I'm gonna do another video just dedicated on Martin Bakole's performance, but like, me myself, yeah, I'm originally from Congo, yeah. So seeing another Congolese having that type of performances on the world stage, like, I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy for him. Do you know what I mean? I am gonna make another video for Martin Bakole. We're gonna look at his performance against Jared Baby Miller. Gerard Baby and Anderson. You know, he did, like, Martin Bakole, like, what a fantastic performance. Absolutely, like, show the young guy like how it's done. Do you know what I mean? And he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. But I'm gonna save that for the next video, yeah. So make sure you catch that. Don't miss that. This was my review on the Crawford versus Israil Madrimov fight. Terrence Crawford now a 4 division weight champion, yeah. Another great achievement, another landmark for Crawford. Guys, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I really appreciate it. It's your boy Enzo. Thank you for watching EMGM Sports. Until the next one. Peace.